Horse racing fans, welcome back to Champion Horse Racing. We're going to kick off here with our 2-year-old colt, Adiyoshi Preston. Last time out, broke his maiden, and so did his stablemate, winning a grade 3 and a grade 2. I believe the grade 3 was first, and then we went ahead and I think wrapped that up with a grade 2, if I'm not mistaken. And then his stablemate, Super 1, is Spelling. We've only done one race with him. He won his grade 2 on his first time out, and I just wanted to give him a little bit more time to rest, that way he's ready. So let's go ahead and focus on Adiyoshi Preston. So this guy's at 87%. We still need to train him. So let's see what we can do to get him as close to 100% readiness as possible for our next adventure with him. And I think we'll go ahead and do another turf gallop. So he'll be running with his stablemate, which is unrealistic because technically with the spelling, his other stablemate, Super 1, would technically not even be participating in this training session. But of course, we're just going to ignore that because it's a video game. I always have to obviously remember that. So with those things being done, let's go ahead and look at his fatigue. Upper right hand corner, as you see, I'm tapping on the screen where you see the blue Colt symbol. 46% fatigue. We want to drop that obviously as far as possible. And again, because he is one of my first horses, him and Super 1, for the first 2-year-old colts we plan to retire for breeding. I don't mind using apple vinegar because I think they're pretty good horses. They're both 5 stars, and I don't want to waste their potential. So he looks ready to go. His fatigue is down to 0. Let's go ahead and throw him into another regional race, and they'll put him in the grade 2 Goldenrod Stakes. So another potential grade 2 win here could be on the cards here. We're racing at Churchill Downs, and we'll go ahead and get Yokozawa from Japan to take this ride. Requires a little bit more of a fee, but I want jockeys that will help us win. So whatever they require in payment, I am okay with. So field of 10, we're trending upwards. B plus, one of the highest rated horses in this field. Actually, we are the highest. No, we're the third highest rated horse with a rating of 100. The 5-horse Candy Rider has a rating of 104, and the 7-horse Danai Shark. I'm probably butchering that. This horse rated 101. There's Candy Rider. Love the name, like the look. And then we're on Adiyoshi Preston. So let's see how our boy does here. This 1,800 meter race, which I believe is 9 furlongs. I believe it's 9 furlongs, and we are off and running. So Adiyoshi Preston, I think, is going to still want to stay relatively tucked into the middle of the field, maybe a little bit closer towards the front. And we'll be going around the grandstands for the first time, racing on the turf here. And it's going to be Captain, I don't know what that horse is named, Captain Stinky. I'm just kidding, but I don't genuinely know. That horse will be leading as we head into the first turn. Adiyoshi Preston still sitting in 4th. We're going to go ahead and fast forward to the last 400 meters of this race as we approach the stretch run. And here we go with 2 furlongs left to go. Adiyoshi Preston has worked his way up into 2nd, but you see there's a charging duo of horses behind us. Will Adiyoshi Preston have enough to hang on? He's now in 1st. Our guy is out there battling. Here comes the 2. Here comes the 5. Here comes the 4 on the inside of Adiyoshi Preston. Going 2 for 2. 2 for 2 for Adiyoshi Preston. He has won 2 grade 2s. That is fantastic. Wins that by quarter of a length over Birdmont. Candy Rider did finish 3rd. Citron Energy finished 4th. And the horse that was leading, not Captain Stinky as I joked, but Captain Sky, fell all the way to 10th place and finished last. 6 bodies off the initial leading field. So fantastic effort there from Adiyoshi Preston, just coming in, and he bumps up from a 100 rating, as you see in the top left, to a 108 rating, and we win 70 total gold for that, which I am always happy. Adiyoshi Preston, good horse, man. Really good horse, good dude we have here. And I'm wondering, so he's maxed out with speed at 80, stamina at 78. Not super, like, wow, but it's a good starting point when we want to use him as a sire. So I'm completely happy with that. And again, it's 2 grade 2 wins. If he continues to win like this, he'll be on a really good path for something. And I made it an apology. Oh, no, yeah, he has 3 races, and that is his 2nd grade 2 win. So 3 grade stakes wins, and he is undefeated. So I'm going to continue to do this with this guy for about another year in these regional races. Grind as much as possible. And you know, one thing I've noticed, and I will probably be turning this into a separate video, if you want to figure out exactly what your horse's max stats are going to be. Again, the regional races that I just did where you're only participating against the AI, that is the best method and way because those are easier races to win. And every time you win, your stats will get even bigger, bigger additions, bigger increases in regards to your success, as opposed to putting your horse in a race where maybe they don't do as well against real players and it's a grade 1, but then your horse doesn't finish well. And instead of getting that extra boost percentage for winning, it's not going to be there. So I've noticed it actually more recently as I've been playing this game that my horses are leveling up faster from doing regional races against the AI. Again, my horses are leveling up faster from doing regional races against the AI compared to participating in PvP multiplayer races against real players. Again, that's my goal, to get my horses to that point, but the easiest way to do it without the stress and the hassle is just to race your horses against the AI. Use it as a training session, so to speak. You participate only in grade 2s, grade 3s, and your horses will level up much faster to their maximum capabilities. That way you know what you have and you can actually race your horses longer. And I've really failed to do that in my first couple of years of playing this game, but now I understand that. So good showing there for Hideyoshi Preston. Nothing else to really do since Super 1 is still spelling. And we're going to go ahead and fast forward to May now. Super 1 is back. He has a lot of training he needs to do, so I want to send him to something intense. I don't know if he needs to... We need to figure out what he's capable of on the dirt. So I'll go ahead and send him on a dirt gallop here today with his stablemate. And we'll just continue to work with him with his speed and stamina. I'll feed him carrot. I'll continue to keep his weight pretty good. No real pressure with him. We'll get him into a race probably within the next week or so. Next couple of weeks, actually. Hideyoshi Preston. I'm going to go ahead and take things slow with him. I'm just going to feed him a carrot for this month. I could work him again, but I want to kind of get that fatigue down, keep his conditioning where it's at. So we're going to go ahead and skip through to June. Your horse has reached prime age. You can now go to hospital and take medicines. Oh, wow. Hideyoshi Preston peaked quickly. He's not even 2.5 years old yet. Is that a joke? He peaked that quickly. So they want me to give my horse some medicine already? Where's it at? Electrolytes? No. Amino acid? No. This? Yeah, I don't have these, though. I know what this is. I don't have any. Yeah, out of stock. I can't afford these. Is my horse really at his prime age already? Yeah, it says Super 1 is developing as you see where I'm tapping. Look for the blue cult symbol. Further down, you see the fatigue symbol, of course, in the kind of upper right-hand corner underneath that. You see the green bar with the horse icon, and it says standard to the right in developing. This is Super 1 status. We go over to Hideyoshi Preston. Says this dude is already at his prime. I didn't know horses could hit their peak that quickly. Wow, that's like... So, yeah, I guess I'm going to have what? I'm going to have to retire him for breeding quickly. Gosh, I almost wonder, based off of him, I feel like the owners that I talk about that race their horses like 4 times and then they retired them just to use them for breeding because money, what else? I feel like I may have to do that with this guy because last time I didn't do it with one of my greatest horses, I think King de Oro, from my original champion horse racing file. Like I don't think I got to use him for breeding. And he was like the best stud I had until his replacement. So, yeah, a little bit. I'm not sure really what to do here with Hideyoshi Preston. I need to figure out what his other stats are because I would like those to be known before we head into breeding. So I guess I'm going to focus on, doing training that revolves around those stats. So, yeah, he's not bad. A-, B+ type of horse. He's back up to prime conditioning. Go ahead and feed him another apple vinegar to get his fatigue down to 0. We're going to toss him in another regional race. It's going to be the grade 2 Goldenrod Stakes again. Oh, my goodness. We're going to go ahead and watch it. And just see what happens. Field of 11. We're off and racing. As usual, Hideyoshi Preston just gets out where he needs to. And, this thing is... The names and the silks are all messed up. I have my silks on a horse called Dayani Ball. Like, no. So we're racing against some of the... In fact, this almost seems like a repeat race. Very, very similar field of horses here. a lot of the same horses from the previous race, and we're not having as good of results neither. Not looking good here today in this grade 2. Arguably the same race we ran a couple of months ago. We run it back, we win it. This today, we finished in 5th, so... No, we finished in 2nd. I forgot I was looking at the wrong colors because, gosh, the game had us glitching out. And he moves up to a 110. Well, I'm just glad that we finished in 2nd because I was so confused with the mismatched jockey silks and names. So, Adioshi Preston, back to this guy as we close out here shortly. He's at his prime. Most of his stats are max. I'm actually okay with where he's at now. Like the dirt rating, wet rating, and clockwise rating not being known. Not too big of a deal for me. So let's see if I can do the teaser fruit thing. No, I don't want to retire yet. If I go to hospital, yeah, you don't do teaser fruit here. I think I actually have to go to my supply bag and use it. Teaser fruit. No, I had them. I want to use them. I forgot. I actually need to go to. This is just stock. I actually need to go to. I thought it was in there. Is it somewhere else? I know it's not breeding time anyways. Gosh, I forgot. I've worked on nothing on my farm. Oh, man. There's a lot to do. So we'll be back with some more champion horse racing. Hopefully you all have enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Leave a like. It does help. And comments on this series and what do you think of our horses so far. So, yeah, we'll be back and we'll get working on the farm. And I'll figure out how to retire our horse properly. Love you all. And I'll see you all later. Bye.